Mom, can I play with like tractor?
Can you take these for me, please?
Yeah. I'll take
Just
one.
set them on the grass.
I'll take one. I'll take one. Thanks.
Here, I'll carry these. Can you carry the little ones?
Yeah.
You can take them to the hose.
We gotta rinse some of them out.
I'm doing it.
No, once you fill that one, you can start filling the next one. Hi, Mom. Good morning. So yesterday I planned on filming this video, but my flowers didn't show up, which is always a bit of a bummer, but that happens when you are ordering and having flowers delivered FedEx. Things happen. One box did end up showing up late, like probably almost 5 o'clock last night, which was the one box that they said wasn't gonna come till today, and the other two were supposed to come to yesterday. I don't know, so fingers crossed that those two show up this morning, and I'll show you unboxing those. And then I have a local wholesaler that will be delivering flowers today also, so I'll show you what we get there. But it's a pretty easy wedding week. I just have 2 pickup orders. Okay, we also have a bouquet, a graduation bouquet that's getting picked up from a friend of ours for their daughter who's graduating tonight. So I'm gonna try and get my full a la carte order wedding done and that graduation bouquet today. And then tomorrow we'll get the other pickup order done. So everything has to be, I want everything to be totally finished and ready to go tomorrow night, by tomorrow night. And then I have another graduation bouquet getting picked up on Friday morning as well that we have to do. So fingers crossed all the flowers show up today. 'Cause if not, we have to do some problem solving. So when those flowers show up, I'll be back and I'll show you what we got. We're just getting bottles and vases all cleaned and ready so that as soon as the flowers get here, we can spend some whipping things together. Okay, our first order just got here from our local wholesaler. And this is all for our a la carte order. So we got, and she picked like the pastel-y color palette on our website. So there's 2 other things that I'm waiting for that are coming in the mail for this order, but I'm gonna get as much of it done beforehand. So I got these. These are Novia carnations. They're like a light peach. I got some pale yellow Gerber daisies. Super cute. I got 2 bunches of Daisy Feverfew, which is like a favorite. I just love the little bloom on there. A bunch of peach stock. Pretty. And pink, pale pink Astilbe. And I got these Phoenix roses. I like a peach. And a bundle of Silver Dollar Uke. And a bundle of Gunny Uke. I'm going to start by pulling everything that I need for her bouquet before I start filling in everything else. These in here. These. These set aside. We'll start with 7 roses. And these are just a standard rose, but they look like a garden rose, which is a great like budget hack if you're wanting garden roses but you don't want to spend $5 a stem on a rose, or if you're ordering through the florist, a $5 stem would actually be $15 stem to you most cases. So getting a standard rose that's garden like, once this opens, it's beautiful and it's so ruffly. And see if I can actually force one open so you can see what it looks like. I'm gonna be kind of gentle when you do that because you'll lose petals if you force it open, but look at that, just in that little 2 seconds. So stinking pretty. 4 stems of that. So I just went outside and did some clipping, which is my favorite thing to do when I'm designing. So I got my hosta leaves, and these ones are actually like a really pretty sagey green, so that'll go perfect with her color palette. I clipped some of this spirea that I have growing out front of the house, and I thought that would be fun just to add into the graduation bouquet. And then I got some of this really pretty lavender spirea, or bluebells, bluebells that I have in my garden too. I don't have a lot of it. I just planted it last year, but it came back very nicely. And I think I'm gonna add that to the centerpiece too.
This is how
I see.
Okay, that's about as good as we're gonna get here. Once all the flowers have come over, it'll probably go like this, so you won't really see that foam at all.
Okay,
this?
this is how it turned out.
Mom, let's see this.
Pretty cute. What, honey? I'm not a professional when it comes to these types of bouquets, but I wrapped it best I could with what I had. And I think it's really pretty. I think it'd be so cute for her to carry after she graduates. Okay, so after I filmed this last clip, things got crazy. My orders never showed up, and I was on the phone tracking everything with FedEx and wasn't getting any answers and was being told it was going to arrive on Thursday, but honestly wasn't seeing anything promising. So I had to go and place a emergency order with my local wholesaler and had that delivered on Friday morning. So then I had to push out my pickup order, and I actually delivered it for her as a favor since I had to push out the time, and then rushed back home to finish up my next pickup order before she came at 4. So it was crazy, but that's just how it goes, and here's to hopefully a smoother wedding week next week. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.